Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Blood Moon Wrestling Federation's Lifeblood. I'm your host, Crushing Kelly Black, alongside me, the Chaos Reaper, Atlas Black. And just having to share out the show, and then we'll get started with the action.
Jesus, share it out.
You're just a vampire, preaching to the choir, sucking out the life until we bleed, taking every single thing you need. Fade, fade, go ahead and cry, wash it all away. I'm not gonna be the prey.
That's just handled, just gotta do Discord.
I'm taking back my blood.
Hey, sup, Blaze?
Hey, boys.
Thank you for the raid. Blaze McCoy just getting off the air with his Get Blaze podcast.
I'm taking back my blood.
Almost done. Sharing out on Discord.
You're just a vampire, preaching to the choir, sucking out the life until we bleed, taking every single thing you need. Go ahead and cry, wash it all away.
Appreciate it, Blaze.
Not gonna be the prey.
That's a,
Unfortunately, Kelly was away from the computer at the time the stream ended, so.
yeah, I had to handle a few things before we went live.
Got everything shared out?
One more spot on Discord. At the put it in LD's server. Welcome,
Kyle.
Welcome, Kyle. Welcome, Fusion. Good to see y'all. This is tonight's episode of Lifeblood. Have the cards shared out, but this is what we got in store for y'all tonight. We've got Jack Utaker taking on Ezra Black in Extreme Rules 2 out of 3 pin sub. Pause count anywhere. Brandon Cuevas taking on Lady Devil, Extreme Rules sub, only 1 fall to a finish. Lucian Utaker taking on Colton Richards, Extreme Rules pin only, 1 fall to a finish. In the Underground, 2 out of 3 falls, we've got Anya Ali taking on Turmoil. Marcus Corbin takes on Jeff Matthews in Extreme Rules KO, 1 fall to a finish. We've got Scarlett taking on Jester. Pin sub KO, 1 fall only. Then we have Max Blaylock taking on Kasara Utaker. 2 out of 3 pin submission, falls count anywhere. A fatal 4-way elimination. Drum Monkey, Goddess of Pain, Count's Wraithnock, and Super Stevie. Pass me the controller, please. Thank you. And then our main event of the night inside Hell in a Cell, 30-minute Iron Man pin submission. DJ Springheel taking on Jose Blanco. Hey, Jigs! Welcome to the stream. Starting us off, we got Jack Utaker taking on Ezra Black. Hey, baby girl. Good to see you. Coming out first at 5'11", weighing 240 pounds, from the bayous of New Orleans, Louisiana, Jack Utaker.
Blood to bone, ash to flame. I call the spirits, I name the names. From cursed tombs and haunted skies, the reckoning wakes. Now rise, now rise.
And now for his opponent for tonight. Making his way out at 6 foot even, weighing 205 pounds, from the outer circles of hell, Ezra Black. Certain matchups tonight are in relation to the latest that has been happening in Chaos Mutual Wrestling inside cyberspace, trickling down at times to other companies like my own. And due to actions of Jose Blanco and the House of Ruin, originating from the shows at CRW. Jack Utaker, this in particular, certain matchups are kind of like a way of therapy. Vital therapy, but therapy. Because,
Hey, Rebby.
hey, sweet girl, good to see you, Rebby. This stems from the latest that happened on cyberspace over the weekend. Many members of the House of Ruin causing havoc. Andromeda U-Taker, the eldest daughter between Atticus and myself, considers Jose still like an uncle and is more pissed off and heartbroken than anything. And basically, before her awakening, when she got much bigger, looked up to him, learned from him, even was placed on his shoulders or on the top of his head once in a while as a little girl. And basically wanting to know what anything, the closeness between those two, meaning anything. And basically Jose just removed the sheep's clothing from the wolf and basically acted like, yeah, that was just fake shit. That didn't mean nothing. Basically having her rendered sobbing in not only Atticus's arms, but my own, over her heart being broken.
And now she's more pissed off than anything. She got over her grief and now she's turned to nothing but fucking rage. And that's not even, and that's worse than just her crying her eyes out. Because now she's pissed. In this matchup in particular, Jack U-Taker, her husband, father of their quadruplets, Ezra, younger brother to Andromeda, basically looks up to her like his first best friend since they were kids. And both were only able to do so much in order to comfort Andromeda, ease her broken heart. Well, it's gonna happen when you have a family friend or someone you consider family stab the family in the back after they've been with you and through so much with you for so many years. Yeah, but like I said, she took her time to fucking grieve about it, but now she's fucking pissed off, and that's a hell of a lot fucking worse for Jose than anything.
Yeah, not only was sobbing in our arms, basically traumatized further, where not only Atticus ended up with a bag over his head at the end of a War Games match that I happened to be a part of, and our team won. Then he ran away like a little bitch, all because Violet came around and was able to get the bag off his head. Got chased back to the ring in order to face me in the underground. And then, as I said, traumatized.
Covered by Jack.
Only a 2 count. Sorry. But yeah, she was traumatized further with a bag being placed over the head of Vera Richards, having Vera coughing up blood, choking. And plus, I was even threatened with a bag over my head for even saying anything in regards to Jose. So yeah, Jack and Ezra have been basically between a rock and a hard place on how to best handle things. So I'm giving these boys a chance to get out their frustrations without going too far out of character even for them. Because I know these two would definitely want to bust heads when it of Jose. But right now, they're going to have to wait until DJ gets his hands on him in the main event tonight. Because Atticus had his hand, was able to take him on my show last Monday. Accidental mistake on the game's part in regards to the steps. And DJ was in the server going off because of what Jose's actions as well as the House of Ruin did to
Kick out at 2 by Ezra.
Did to Celeste.
I could very well take my match that I had scheduled, the Iron Man match, but like you said, DJ has the stuff going on with Celeste, and I'm not about to sit around and make him wait just for my sake. I can get my hands on Jose any time of the week.
Yeah.
So,
For a brief moment, the quintuplets that she is carrying were lost. Had to be brought back to life by Angela's Phoenix abilities. Luckily, Celeste had a sister that can not just take away but give back.
no,
Hey, Emma.
Choke slam there by Jack going in for a cover. 3 count. Jack getting the first fall.
As I said, these boys needed an avenue to get out their frustrations without committing murder.
Emma, one of the key parts in this whole ordeal going on with Jose and the House of Ruin, is a House of Ruin member, but very close friend to many people in the family and family member to many people in the family, feeling conflicted between Jose's actions and her dedication to the rest of the family. So
Yeah, because she's trapped between love for her family and love for Jose. And still thinks there is good, possibly still good inside Jose. And it's like a long road of violence and chaos in order to find it.
that running leg lariat connecting to the head of Jack Utaker, going for a cover. Ezra ties it up.
Next ball wins it.
Ezra brings Jack back up to his feet, sends him into the barricade.
As much as these two can be competitive, I doubt they're really super focused on wins and losses right now, with everything that's been happening to the family. Ezra with the barbed wire bat in hand.
And of course, congratulations to Ezra and Revy.
That's right. Revy Black are now official daughter-in-law. Ezra and Revy got married, not last weekend, but the weekend before. And Revy is now with carrying triplets.
Revy, of course, will be out of action for the foreseeable future until much time after she delivers said triplets.
Mm-hmm. And Celeste Springheel out of action as of now, with carrying with the second set of quintuplets. And that is
with
it.
The cover, getting the victory. And I know we all joke about the Nightwalkers and U-Takers having so many kids, but honestly, it's kind of true. You think some of those little seedlings could have just taken a detour instead of giving Celeste another 5 freaking kids.
Well, at one point when she was having her first 5. See, that's
the key word here. Her first 5. You think the second time around, a few of them could have taken a detour, but no, she has to have another 5.
And I've also heard through the grapevine, at the Flame and Fire Moon Pack grounds, our goddaughter Angela is with 6
Of course
babies
she
now.
is. More freaking brats running around my fucking office and the goddamn estate fucking for us to watch after.
Yep, so Marcus and Angelo are now going to have 6 more babies in their future, on top of becoming future grandparents.
How the hell am I supposed to hold on to any of this goddamn money I've earned through all these freaking matches and fucking merchandise sales and everything else we've done when we have to use all the money on these little bastards all the time? They're lucky. They're lucky it's Celeste and Angela. I can't say no to my godchildren or my
daughter-in-law.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. Ezra's basically right on point.
Up next, we have Brandon Cuevas taking on Lady Devil.
Brandon Cuevas is now the son-in-law of Lady Devil, married to Samantha Madison, and also father to their twin boys. So now LD is not only a grandmother to Morgana and Chase Nightwalker's children, but to Brandon and Samantha's as well. So why not have a fun son-in-law versus mother-in-law matchup? Emma, I am sure you still sense good in Jose. That's your prerogative. You are that much in love with him. So I just hate how it's hurting you because you're guilt by association.
Even if you do sense good in him, Emma, it's ultimately Jose's choice to show that or not.
Yeah.
And his time to show it is running out, especially after he hurt my daughter. The only reason why I'm even holding back against his ass, like I said, is because of the promise I made to you.
The only reason why I haven't rendered him into ash and to dust is out of respect to you, Emma. Because you love him that much. And because...
But even still, your love can't outweigh my fucking lack of patience.
Yep.
My patience with Jose is running...
Coming out first, that's 6'9", 275 pounds. From Newark, New Jersey, Brandon Cuevas. The rebellious soldier. At the last pay-per-view reckoning, based off, it has the last known black men's blackout champion versus the winner of said gauntlet to become the women's blackout champion, Melina Black, based off at the pay-per-view to be the unified total eclipse champion, with every title being rendered for intergender, and now Melina is your champion. I can't see. Coming out next, his opponent at 6 foot even, weighing 200 pounds, from the city of Atlantis, Lady Devil. Now this is also an interesting dynamic with the history with Jose. Because basically, part of due to Atticus sticking his neck out for him, that gave LD the motivation to welcome him back into the fold, as far as at the hideout, around her kids, or a Mythic Legends wrestling, among other things.
Same thing with Blue Toad Wrestling. The reason why Jose got inserted back into there was because I stuck my neck out for him. The vast majority of Jose's existence in places is because I not exactly vouched for him, and gave him a chance where others wouldn't, and let him work with me. And for a while, he was showing that it was working. Now, for some reason, he's turned his back on LD, Brandon, and the rest of us, even though we gave him the chances that nobody else would.
Yeah, you see Atticus, again, sticking his neck out. I welcomed him into my company. Welcomed him around our children. And now, you're lucky you're not dust in the wind, into the void, because of how you're hurting not just our biological kids, but our godchildren and our nieces and nephews.
Me and LD have had plenty of conversations since this all started going down. She is absolutely pissed off and fucking livid.
No doubt about it. I don't blame her, because, yeah. He's lucky I have any form of restraint.
Brandon flying for our Mrs. LD able to roll out of the way.
This matchup is submission. One fall to a finish. Balls count anywhere.
LD diving elbow, dropping down onto the chest of Brandon. Going underneath the ring, looking for a weapon, grabs out the mannequin arm.
And welcome to the stream, Asriel.
Of course, Jose, considering a royal guard and advisor to LD's family for the longest time, another reason why LD is so pissed off and upset over Jose's actions.
And Brandon basically caught in the middle, not just being married and the father of Samantha's children as a son-in-law, but as a brother to Jose Blanco, who recognizes the severity of Jose's behavior, but is basically caught in the middle.
In another way, sort of like Emma, caught in between his loyalty to his brother and the rest of the family.
And as Israel just said in the live chat, reason why he hasn't done nothing to Jose is because Emma is Xander's sister, and out of respect to her.
Well, technically, she'd be his half-sister.
Yeah, his half-sister.
Emma is Kaiser Hart and Patty's, or Dark Patty's.
So it's like the patty, the light patty, though, and the dark patty.
Yeah.
Is how they...
Xander is Dark Patty and Azrael's...
And Emma is Kaiser Hart and regular patty.
Yeah.
As a mannequin arm cracks Brandon in the face. Sup, Prime Time? Welcome to
Prime
streams.
Time.
But yeah, it's a very good reason why Jose is only simply a dead man being allowed to walk.
Speaking of Jose and being a dead man allowed to walk, all this is leading up to my pay-per-view on the 3rd and 4th of January, where Jose and the House of Ruin will take on Marcus Corbin and 3 partners of his choosing inside of War Games, with the winning team being inserted into the world title match. On night 2, all 4 members of the team, along with the number 1 contender from the point system and the world champion Tomohiro Tagaya, will be in a 6-man elimination match for that world championship, regardless of which side wins. And then, of course, Jose has another one-on-one match with Damian Shelley, former member of the House of Ruin.
Damian Shelley feeling like he's being forced by Jose to be a majorly hateful person, not the kind of person he wants to be. He just wants to be a prize fighter, winning gold and busting heads, simply that. And he actually has enough of a heart to actually have some empathy, some sympathy for the rest of the family.
Of course, the major thing about that matchup is the fact that for a while, U-Takers and Nightwalkers and a few other members of the family were having issues with Damian Shelley due to his actions from the House of Ruin, and he ended up turning the other cheek and turning against Jose because of it. So
Xander's like a six-man obliteration match. After a return trip from the ropes, Brandon clotheslined by LD into the senton.
Your pay-per-view should be coming up here soon too, shouldn't it?
I'm thinking either January or February for mine. LD with the sleeper. Brandon able to shake her off. But yeah, he's lucky that even LD has some form of restraint. With all three forms merged together as a primordial being. Light tube to the spine on LD.
Brandon with LD up on his shoulders. That reverse GTS knee strike, feast your eyes connecting LD back up to her feet though.
Good to see you too, Xander. Calling me anti-giggle puss. Jeez. Anyways. Brandon making an attempt at a submission. I'm working on making room for you, Fusion. I'm working on it. January or February, I'm gonna have the pay-per-view. I am in around that area. I'm gonna be reevaluating who is on my roster and see how it meshes with upcoming faction games as well as the war games quad team tournaments.
Also, I need to emphasize, much like any other company, some people will be quietly let go due to the fact that they just haven't been around or just don't fit the theme of the company at the moment. If you are let go, that does not mean that you cannot come back at a later time, and it is nothing personal. LD with Medusa's gaze causing Brandon to pass out.
That is it. LD is your winner.
Of course, some roster members will be let go, new ones will be let in, just like every other pay-per-view we usually do. So,
cause no ill will towards anybody that ends up being let go. Have to update the roster in order to stay with the premise of activity. Congratulations to Lady Devil. Next up, pin only one fall to a finish. This time, Lucian Utaker and Colton Richard. Not only was Andromeda's heart broken in all of this, it was Violet's and Vera's as well. Lucian Utaker, the husband and father of the triplets he has with Violet Utaker, as well as Colton Richards, Violet and Vera's younger brother. So, as I said, form of violent therapy in order to get through all these emotions over everything happening with Jose in the house of Wolves. Coming up first, at 6'6", weighing 250 pounds, from parts unknown, Lucian Utaker. No doubt with Lucian being very adept at necromancy, could have rendered Jose a literal dead man a long time ago, but probably out of respect for Emma, having some restraint.
We all got vices, we all got choices to make. It's hard to stay and hard to walk away. You lied to me. Spinning in the dark.
And Jeb, you Japan, what the fuck? Oh jeez, no, Xander. Had that experience with wreck some of the damn company is happening again. Very. Fusion has become very good friends with Marcus and Angela Corbin and their wolf pack. Hell, their quintuplets have basically become like a little fuzzy Italian garden fusion on the background. Coming out next at 5'11", weighing 217 pounds, from Dallas, Texas, Colton Richards.
Not exactly wrong about that. I've watched your little brothers and sisters before, Revy. Of course, Revy, the older adopted.
Technically adopted, but we don't even go there.
Yeah.
She's
the older sister of the Fierce Five.
The Fierce Five.
Yeah.
Fierce Five, I believe Angela and Marcus is the Fierce Five. Celeste and DJ's the Fearless Five. As I said before, this time, and only one falls will finish. The fun tidbit for Colton Richards, he at the last pay-per-view won the Blood Money briefcase for the Dark Side of the Moon Championship title shot.
Yeah, you need to talk to AJ about that.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, Clinton.
Hey, Clinton McCleary, welcome to the stream. Been in not long time member of the BMWF roster, started also doubled up as part of my commentary crew. So that was plenty fun. And now I have been in talks with him being an intergender tag with one big red bitch. So it's been fun trying to, I have discussing with them how they want to go about things. As Lucian just got set into the steel steps, Colton going high risk. Changes his mind. Exits to the floor. Fusion, I would say the pups have adopted you. The way they will not leave your side like a mini battalion under the orders of their dad. To those who are a part of the Discord server for Blood Moon Wrestling Federation, Fusion has been on quite the journey to trying to be a part of the BMWF roster, including the developing friendship between himself and Marcus and Angela, and the adoption by the pups. Need a new San Angeles? What the hell, Clinton? Submission attempt by Colton. This is pin only though. But could definitely wear Lucian down. Both battling on the outside. Lucian was thinking high risk, but Colton's like, yeah, I'm bringing it back into the ring. Double axe handles to the back of the head. Clinton McCleary, multi-time champion here in BMWF. I think you happen to be like maybe one title, maybe one or two titles away from becoming Grand Slam here in BMWF, Clinton. Kick in combination to Colton. Lucian definitely taking a page out of the handbook of Aiden Nightwalker with that. Kick out at 2. Nice reverse STO into the cover. Kick out at 2. I know for a fact you were Bad Moon Rising. I believe you were the Blackout, and you were Trios Unholy Trinity champion for Trios. So that would mean one more. It could be the world title. It could be the Dark Side of the Moon championship. Could even be the intergender tag titles. Being that all titles are now intergender. Because if I remember correctly, I know that I believe you were also Blackout champion at one point. The Blackout Championship used to be divided, now totally intergender. Dragon Screw, leg whip onto Lucian. Hope everybody is having a great evening tonight. Understand real life wrestling on the docket for tonight. Appreciate y'all setting that aside or even watching both while BMWF Lifeblood is live. All I ask is respectfully to those who may not be watching live, no plugging in the live chat any spoilers from the live show for Monday Night Raw. All I ask. Two count only with that pin attempt from Lucian. Colton coming out of the woodwork with Janice in hand, unable to use it. Spoilers, wrestling matches happen. No dirt, Clinton. Oh, damn. Uh-oh, Lucian doing that spooky looky come out from behind and when the lights go out on Colton. Dumps him onto his head. Hashtag Janice abuse. You sound just like Goddess when it comes to any other toy that's underneath that ring. Toy abuse.
I'm gonna be out here for a little bit, so just take care of the music and stuff.
All right. Yes, little girl, you're eyeballing me. The littlest of the two cats, Onyx, is eyeballing me. Reverse STO, dumping Lucian onto his head, goes to the cover. That is it. Your winner of this matchup, Colton Richards. Well, Patty, also there are internet sites that are free streams. These types of shows like Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, that kind of thing. So unless you have or if you have Netflix, that's another area to watch the stuff like Monday Night Raw every night each week. So, anywho, congratulations to Colton Richards. Give me a moment. Next up, in the underground, 2 out of 3 falls, we have Anya Ali taking on Turmoil.
Exactly. It's not what you gotta do to get this shit control, dude. Do what you gotta do. Yeah, like I said, it's not what you gotta do to get this shit control. Do what you gotta do, dude.
Coming out first at 5'8", weighing 140 pounds, from New York, Anya Ali. Anya, a protege of also the MMA boxing background. Has been a part of the for years. Still in her position, but also as a part of mentoring whomever is under tutelage of one Shoki as well.
And I'm watching all.
And making his way out to the ring next. At 6'2", weighing 220 pounds, from Oakland, California, he is Turmoil. Member of the faction, the Wolf's Den. Multi-time tag team with alongside Jester in multiple promotions. They are the reigning men's undefeated 1/3 of the reigning men's unholy trinity champions for trios, and will go up against the Demigorgons in Lady Devil, Captain Gorgon, and Morgana Nightwalker. Once Morgana is feels up to making a return from having the triplets between her and Chase Nightwalker. They are the reigning women's unholy trinity champions, and will be going up against the Wolf's Den at the pay-per-view in order to unify them. This is in the underground, 2 out of 3 falls, pin submission. Out the back with a chop block to the knee from Anya. Anya would definitely with a history here in the company. Used to be in a tag team last game with a D-Hulk chick, the youngest sister of one Shulky and Evil Shulky. Turmoil with a slam on her back to the floor, dropped her with a knee shot. Roll up. Kick out by Turmoil. The Wolves Den are also very heavily involved in the tag, not just the as trios champions, but as a part of the tag division, part of the 2K24 Faction Games winners from the last game from last season. Need to determine which Faction Games winners go for what titles. As Anya gets sent over to the ring post face first. Takedown into a roll up on Anya. Anya able to kick out. Anya has been more of a lone soldier, not trying to find a new tag partner or anything like that. But still heavily competitive as she raised those right hands to the face and then a smack to the face of Turmoil. And Turmoil going for finger food. Few matches from now, Scarlett will be taking on Jester in a pin sub KO 1 fall to a finish matchup. Also, members of said faction, the Wolves Den. So Turmoil will definitely be sticking around to root them both on. I don't know who he's going to choose between those two.
Hey, Arya.
Hey, Arya. Arya has been keeping an eye on everything that has been going on with the House of Ruin. Yes, at one point, Tomura was even targeted by a member of the house and Matt Thunder.
She placed a challenge in the challenge match chat for a 2 out of 3 falls barbed wire bats only death match against Jose. Submission only.
I can book it on Friday. Turmoil slammed onto his back into the cover. Kick out at 2. Yeah, but yeah, Arya, I will book it for this coming Friday on the bonus match show. Arya may not have the longest of histories with the family, but still cares just as fiercely about what's been going on lately. And with Tomura,
Well, to be fair, that's not exactly her fault. She was kind of holed up in a lab for 8 years.
well, no, yeah, through the past war with the damn hunters, she was basically a pawn in a lot of this by the hunters in the now gone Trevor Belmont, basically using her as a lab rat and a pincushion. And yeah, and I thought Jack was what could be dangerous with the damn voodoo doll.
Got injected with vampire blood, lichen blood, fucking all kinds of other fucking types of fucking blood. Just become sort of a human fucking lab experiment.
Hell, Jack has been seen recently poking the fuck out of a damn voodoo doll. Yeah, this is none of this is puts him in his happy place.
You don't want Jack messing around with voodoo dolls.
He's a voodoo priest.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that really depends on the situation, I guess. But 9 times out of fucking 10, Jack doesn't even use voodoo dolls. If he's using a voodoo doll, that usually means
He's that
extremely
fucking pissed. Hell, we're talking about our son-in-law who went to a literal death and back in order to bring our daughter back when she was attacked last year.
Oh
and
no, that's not fucking exaggerating. Andromeda, and it wasn't last year. It was 2 years ago. And technically, in character time, it would have been 7 years ago. Anyway, Andromeda died when she was, I think, what, 16, 15, 16?
I don't remember exact age, but it was during the time where we were having issues with Andy Price and his group at the time.
Yeah.
And Andromeda ended up flatlining multiple times in the damn hospital.
And Jack literally went to death's door and dragged her out.
Because the doctors were too stupid to keep on trying. He didn't believe that she was gone for a second.
Oh, she was gone for about fucking 10, 15 minutes. She was gone, and he literally fucking went through
flat out refused to let her stay
fucking
gone.
Dragged her fucking back.
Basically refused to let her stay gone. And that is it. Your winner of the matchup is Turmoil.
But that stuff with Andy Price would have been around 2K23, 2K24 time.
I believe it was 24.
No, it started in 23. We moved it from 20. We started it in 23, and then we moved it into 24. So.
But pass me the controller, please. Thank you. Next up, taking each other on in a KO 1 fall to a finish matchup. We've got Marcus Corbin taking on Jeff Matthews. Mm-hmm.
They want me to act like them, they want me to look like them, they want me to think like them. Better to just blend in, but
Hey, AJ.
What's going on, AJ?
Coming out first, that's 7-foot weight, 350 pounds, from the Flaming Firewood Pack, Marcus Corbin. The other half of the set of in-laws for Ezra, between Ezra and Revy Black. Marcus was seen as like a big brother from the time Ezra was a little boy, and then grew up into his awakening and is now married and the father of future grandchildren for Marcus and Angela. So those two have been, so Ezra has been around Marcus since he made his return after a long absence in the life of one Angela Corbin. You gotta understand, Ezra was not born to just a bunch of big brothers. He was born to big sisters, and ended up being the smallest of all of them, and having to look to others as big brothers. And now he's a big brother himself with the triplets.
Even if he is Andromeda's fucking little brother, he still acts like a fucking big brother for each other and does pretty much anything to protect them.
Oh yes. Hell, they've been like each other's best friends since they were little kids. Things may be interesting when they're in romantic relationships, but there's just something between the brothers.
Andromeda's first true best friend, but then again, that goes for most siblings. I could say the same thing for me and Sarah, Paul and Lita.
Me and my twin brother when we were still around each other. So yeah. There's just a sibling thing, that connection that truly matters big time. Coming out next, at 6 feet and weighing 240 pounds from Fairfield, Connecticut, Jeff Matthews.
I'll even go as far as to say me and Azrael, as much as we give each other shit 9 times out of 10 when the other one needs help, we have each other's back.
The only place where there's a matchup in the only matchup on tonight's card with any true animosity is the main event. Marcus considers everybody and us family, not just because he's married to Angela, but basically through love and loyalty before they ever even got married and had kids. And Jeff Matthews, husband and father of the twins and triplets, between himself and a member of the family, and a member of the family who has been just as livid as the rest of us.
For those of you wondering what the deal is, all of this is stemming from Jose's hatred over his exile years ago and the fact that he believes that people in the community have had way too much success. So it's basically the whole burning down the past to make way for the future type of thing. But the thing that he doesn't realize is the people he is trying to burn are the people who even got him to where he is today, in a sense.
The people who genuinely care about him, that really isn't mattering, because just being roped in, like, we abandoned him, blah, 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 blah. Just because we're not as harping about the situation from 5 years ago as he is.
No, that's not even the thing. I'm not even talking about the whole abandoning of the family at this point. I'm talking about from a legitimate fucking standpoint. It was because of people like me, LD, Azrael, freaking Tiny, other people giving Jose a second chance that he was even let back in to having a career. And pretty much majority of the titles he would have won in BMWF, BTW, cyberspace, and other places are because of us sticking our neck out for him. Which is fine. Like, I mean, I've always preached about the whole burning down the past thing. Everybody's seen my work in different communities. I'm the main person who admits he's obsessed with freaking winning titles in certain places and having success. But jealousy is a fucking ugly thing.
Yep.
Like, am I salty about not winning certain titles? Of course I am. But that's neither here or there. The last thing I'm going to do is turn on my family for the sake of a gold belt that I can win anytime just by putting in more work. It's not everybody else's fault that I'm not fucking successful. I can sit around fucking trying to point blame at anybody and everybody all freaking day. Exile or not, you're responsible for your own success, your own failures. And yes, there may be certain people you team with that don't get the job done at times. But at the same time, that's also a team freaking event. Like tag teams, trios, whatever the hell you want to do, you're responsible together for your own wins and losses, and if one of your teammates fail, then I guess it's just up to you to put in more work during the match to make sure success comes your way. And that's what Jose doesn't fucking realize.
And I still remember from that BMWF tape I was delivered when I was at the war arena one night. And a long message about talking about the old guard, which included the U-Takers and the Nightwalkers in said method.
Excuse me. But no, that's what Jose doesn't realize. It doesn't matter if it's our family, you takers, night walkers, the Matthews, fucking anybody. There is always going to be someone in your way trying to get in your path to success.
Absolutely.
No matter where you go, no matter what you do. And Jose wants to go around sitting, fucking pointing blame because he thinks he's been held back and everybody else has been taking opportunities. No, we're not given these opportunities. We earn these opportunities through our blood, sweat, and tears and work we put in this goddamn fucking ring.
Mm-hmm. But because of not just in family, but who we associate with as family, and the fact that it's part of our history and how successful that we are, besides the hard work, it's almost like we're being viewed as having a silver spoon in our mouth when it comes to getting said success. We didn't hang our hats on name alone, association alone. From the jump, we've been busting our asses.
Our family, the Nightwalkers, U-Tagers, all of them. Yeah, sure, we have a lot of kids in the business. We have a lot of family members in the business. But the point still remains the same. We have to go out, put in the work, win the matches, risk injury and all that every single week. So it's not like we're being handed these opportunities just because of our namesake alone. Mordred, Tiny, all of them earned everything they got through putting in the work, not because of what's associated at the end of their names.
Welcome to the stream, Violet. Not exactly in the best headspace, it seems. Perfect weapon kick onto Marcus.
Because, yeah, I can relate to Jose. Like, I was like him for a while. Blaming everybody for my failures and stuff, thinking I was being held back.
Congratulations.
My whole goal of burning down the past remains the same, but I'm not going to do it in a way that throws away what I hold most valuable.
Congratulations to Jeff Matthews. That one swing with the gets the knockout on that. Next up, we got Scarlet taking on Jester. Don't mind Atticus. He's having a little some coughing issues, so he'll be right back. Coming out first, that 6'3", weighing 210 pounds, from Japan, she is Scarlet.
Inside my mind, I'm slowly breaking free through lucid dreams. Day to day, I may just break. Safe to say, I know human being. Feel my mood just swings. It's painful as human being. My face full of lucid days. Dark angels into the same retribution. I'll fulfill a lot of my purpose while I'm getting through this. Something waking deeper on these depths of put a fever in my head and it's burning me alive. I can't keep this up. What the hell outside? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is real and who will fall? It's the time we're going on. What's the cause? What's the cause? Mirror, mirror.
And her opponents.
But nigga, you don't want war. Spit balls on your head till it's gone. My mouth got the glass.
Coming out at 6'2", weighing 220 pounds. from Los Angeles, California, is Chester. Bachelor dates, OOC, partners, and love and life. Good stuff. Thought, why not have some fun and see how these fair feet are fighting against each
Never gonna second, I still stand up. Think you'll catch me floppy, nigga. I ain't got a glass jaw. Wake up in the morning and I browse up on my wish list. I'm on to have no business. I get everything I ask for. Yeah, I'm focused on getting higher. Old friends talk shit, say I'm a minka. Had to work hard.
This one is pin sub KO. One fall to a finish, so it can be any of the three options. Jester already going for a cover. Gets kicked out after that dirty pin. Hey, Jeff Matthews. Okay. Oh, son got the wire bat. He nods, runs fast, giggles. Okay, Jeff. Oh, AJ, you having some typing issues? Giglopple, I don't know if I can pronounce that name that just popped into the live chat. Welcome to Blood Moon Wrestling Federation. I'm your host, Crushing Kelly Black. Alongside me, the Chaos Reaper, Atticus Black. AI versus AI, everybody role-playing their custom-created characters in the live chat. Hope you enjoy the show. Takedown by Jester into a pin. One count only. But yeah, I have no doubt that Violet and Vera are both still heartbroken over everything that happened over the weekend. And how is Vera, by the way? Because after that, having to deal with that damn bag over her head at cyberspace. Hope she's feeling all right. Oh, jeez. Jester suffering an enema with the traffic cone. Jeez. Yeah, he's gonna be hopping along, then walking along once this match is over. And appreciate the assist, AJ. Thank you. One of my mods being on the lookout. Scarlett whipped around like for a neck breaker, but uppercut to the back of the head. Scarlett, one of the toughest ladies on the roster, especially being a part of the Wolves Den. She's had not a problem going up against the women the women and men on the roster. No, it's not an AI song.
What?
He's like, why BMWF have AI song? And it's like, no.
We don't use AI songs here.
We have no problems, whether copyright or non-copyright, off of YouTube. People choose their theme, and that's what we use for them. Sleeper hold on to Scarlett. She's able to roll out. Okay, baby girl. Just double checking, Vera. Andromeda was freaking out as well, and you were coughing up blood from the damn thing. So I'm just double checking on you, Vera. Glad you're healing up. If you need anything, I can definitely come up with maybe some sort of nice brew or something that could help with the throat. Covered by Scarlet. Kick out. Kick in the midsection on Scarlet.
Our next pay-per-view should be sometime in January or February.
Yep. What does Chester have in mind? Drop kick to the side of the head into the cover. Kick out at 2. Long blower onto Scarlet, and instead of going for a pin or submission or anything, he just poses. Scarlet able to have Jester well scouted. They are faction mates and partners, so yeah, she's gonna know Jester inside and out. Sends him towards that ring apron. Back inside the ring. You and Violet saw him as a big brother. Andromeda saw him like an uncle, and yeah, it's pretty unbelievable. But if you've known him as long as those like Atticus, myself, LD, Brandon Cuevas, Tiny Mama, who have had the longest history with him, know what he's capable of and are now seeing as I said before, the sheep's clothing off the wolf this entire time. And it just, as much as I hate what happened, and myself or Atticus being targeted, it pisses me off more that you, Violet, as well as the rest of any of our kids, godkids, nieces, nephews, got roped into this, who had nothing really to do with any of this to begin with. Covered by Scarlet. Kick out at 2. Brings Chester back to his feet. Scarlet going for a sleeper with the body scissors. That is it.
DJ said it best the other day. Jose's just acting like an insolent child.
Yep. I would have to agree.
And then Jose took offense to that and tried going after TJ, so...
Yeah. Hell, he even threatened to have a damn clear bag over my head, all because I had anything to say to him. So, yeah. He's quick to explode with his big mouth. Congratulations once again to Scarlet. Next up, we've got Max Blaylock taking on Kassar Utaker in a 2 out of 3 pin submission false count anywhere matchup. There was a time where Kassara was in a triple threat, and Max even said so in said live chat when he stopped in about wanting a one-on-one match up with her. You know, no ill will, just to have some fun in the ring. Well, Max, you get your wish. Coming out first at 5'11", weighing 200 pounds, from Gun Barrel City, Texas, the modern-day gunslinger, Max Blaylock. And I know very much about being an empath. I happen to be one. An empath feels everything a million gajillion times more than the usual. So she is on not just a mental, but emotional drain.
Almost all my life they told me that I couldn't. Dreaming every night they told me that I shouldn't. Told me that I should have quit.
Coming up next at 5'6", weighing 130 pounds, from the outer circle of hell, Kasara
and I kept writing everything I had to say. Now they wanna shut me up, shut me in, shut me out. Yeah, I be mad too if someone made me shut my mouth, but it's different when you never had a voice, when no one ever listened, so you never had a choice, never had a path, only people in your way, never had a mask or a reason to be fake. All you had was you and a reason to succeed. All you had to do was keep believing in the dream.
That would be definitely a motivator, Emma.
On your knees, but you're only gonna lose if you don't learn from your defeats.
Unless he's really feeling like suffering. Kasara, one half of the second set of twins to Mr. and Mrs. Utaker, and eldest sister, as well as auntie and whatnot to members of the family. No doubt in my mind, she's been keeping an eye out when it comes to this whole Jose situation. And if you piss off one member of the family, you're gonna piss off everyone in the family. And Max, mainly he was just admiring Kasara's competitiveness and performance in that set triple threat. Because it was mainly her and versus two guys in a triple threat, and she may not have gotten the win, but she sure as hell made herself to be a strong competitor, no matter what gender. And Max wanted to have some fun in a matchup with her, so I'm giving him his wish. Well, with his actions, Jose has basically stolen a lot. That sense of security in someone you love and care about actually truly giving a shit about you. And through his words and actions, he's proved the total opposite. And that messes with what a person believes in, so to speak. Violet, Andromeda, Vera, y'all believed strongly in Jose. And now he's given you one of the worst reasons to doubt doing so. Sorry, with the choke around the throat of Max. Stomps to the hand. Slamming Max onto his face. Main connection, Max tag team partners and faction mates with the Incredible Steve. Who's engaged to one of the Nightwalkers, Karma. Avalanche Spanish fly off the top from Kasara. Does not go for a pin. And we got a little Barbie bat coming into the ring. So many of the connections are not just from family, but through team connections. Where, yeah, you fuck with one, you're fucking with them all. So. Wheelbarrow stunner onto Max. Kick to the side of head from Max. Patella brainbuster onto Kasara into the cover. First ball in Blaylock's favor. After this matchup, as Max is applying an armbar onto Kasara, fighting her way out of it. After this matchup, we have a four-way elimination between Drum Monkey, Goddess of Pain, Count Wraithknock, and Super Stevie. Max thinking high risk as Kasara rolls out. And connects. Kasara catching him in a roll up. Only a 1 count. Underhook maneuver, drops her onto her face. Max going for the cover. That is it. Your winner is Max Blaylock. Congratulations to Max. And let's consider this also to be a family affair. I'll explain why in a moment. Because Count Wraithknock, married to the Goddess of Pain. Drum Monkey, adopted son of one Super Nacho adopted son to Count Wraithknock and the Goddess of Pain. And Nacho with his biological daughter in Super Stevie. So, in a roundabout way, this is another family affair. It's 4-way elimination. Coming out first at 5'11", weighing 231 pounds. From Chicago, Illinois, the resident rock star. He's Mr. Sticks. He's the drum monkey. Steam music's probably on everybody's playlist right about now. Alright, AJ. If it has to do with Jose, you may have to wait until Monday because Arya already posted a challenge against him in my server, so just spread things out. Rated M for monkey.
You say that I'm psychotic, but then you like it like that.
And our next competitor.
It's like every time the conversation changes, I know you're right back.
Coming out at 5'10", weighing 200 pounds, from every man's nightmare, the goddess of pain.
Like that. It's like every time I walk into the room, you know you won't.
Oh, and Clinton, by the way, what you used to call, what you would call drum monkey would bite people's fingers as finger steaks, and me calling them finger food. Turmoil does that now too.
Can't tell if I love you right back, but you love me like that. Light bulb goes off in your head. You say
It's beyond making you angry. I wonder who you got that term from.
Guess I'm a little unconventional. Guess I'm a little unconventional. Guess I'm a little.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
Our next competitor in this fatal four-way. Coming out at 6'4", weighing 240 pounds, from Paris, France, Count Raytheon.
Blood in his veins lies in power in his reign. Count of shadows, deceiver. Not the true believer. Arrogance masked in charm. His pride's a lethal arm. Muffin Man's deadly vice.
Former two-time Blood Fiends Tag Team Champion in Count Raytheon. Now, a updated version of the Shenanigators, teaming with Mr. U-Taker, with Mrs. U-Taker as their manager. To those who know Count as well as I guess I do, yeah, he has been TU Mr. U for a long damn time. And now I guess the enemy is my enemy, so to speak, coming together as tag team partners. And our final competitor.
I wear no pants. I wear no pants. I wear no
Coming out at 5'8", weighing 130 pounds, from out of this world, Super Stevie.
Perhaps you'd like a chance. Perhaps you'd like a chance.
After this matchup will be our main event inside Hell in a Cell, 30-minute Iron Man. DJ Springheel takes on Jose Blanco.
Non porto pantaloni. Non porto pantaloni. Non porto pantaloni. Guardi il mi balloni. Guardi il mi
And no doubt in my mind, as her tag team partner, Sarah Richards is somewhere going, "Go,
pantaloni. Non porto pantaloni.
I got it.
Ich trage keine Hosen. Ich trage keine Hosen. Ich trage keine Hosen.
Like, How dare you? I'm the life of a part of the party here. You can't lock me out. Starting us off, we got Goddess going after Stevie. Drum going after Count. Now Drum going after Goddess, and Goddess with a knee shot. We have a lot of intertwining connections when it comes to family relations. Jawbreaker on from Count to Goddess. Stevie with the moonsault on the Drum trying to eliminate him. Unable. Roll up on the mat. Goddess kicks out. Double DDT on to Count from Goddess and Stevie. Yeah, it's pretty catchy and just fits her so well. Being the daughter of one supernatural. It's just the theme. Count dealing with Drum on the outside while Stevie battling Goddess in the ring. Yeah, Patty. Not Super Stevie used to be so anti-pants, it's ridiculous. When Stevie and Sarah first became a tag team, they started out as the anti-pants brigade. So yeah, Sarah was like right along with her, like down with the pants. Kick out at 2 by Drum. Yes, you did, Sarah. And I'm surprised Hugo wasn't shown swole up in a certain respect. Out of character, it was an in-game glitch, but it was pretty humorous based on how Sarah is, you know. So, and Hugo had like literally no problem with that when they were doing HWA. I wonder why, sis. I wonder why. Count missing with that Pele kick. Hey, Count basically does a low blow on his damn granddaughter. How rude. She kicks out at 2. And now Drum with the cattle mutilation on the Goddess on the outside. She bites her way out.
Why am I not surprised, Sarah? Maddie always running around LD's hideout naked and stuff, paid Sarah to do it at a show.
Are you sure it was Maddie, or was that urge in you all along, sis?
Oh no, it was Maddie. I remember having a conversation with her about a couple weeks before the show when she first came into LD's company. Sarah was talking to her, asked her why she's always running around naked at the hideout, and Maddie dared her to do it at the show because Sarah and her got into the topic about Sarah's tag team all the way back then.
Oh boy.
Hey, Marcus.
Hey, son. Hey, Angela. Welcome to the stream. Oh, you want out? Okay. Hold on. Bye-bye. Wasn't doing business with you. Marcus is like, what the? What the? What's Yes, she did, Marcus. Yes, she did. This is long before you made a return into the lives of Angela and the rest of the U-takers. Yeah. Yes, Sarah has a little bit of an exhibitionist in her. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, Patty misses the outfit Hugo put her in. Placing tape strategically on her in certain spots. Oh my gosh. Oh, Remy. Super cute. She's like, oh, giddy, because now she's gonna be a mom too. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Marcus. Exactly. You literally have nothing to complain about if it's with Angela. Stevie with the cover. Oh, looks like Count got eliminated. I didn't see by whom, but yeah, time flies when you're chit-chatting and trying to pay attention to everything. But, oh well. It's down to Drum, Stevie, and the Goddess of Pain putting Drum in the booty buster. Cover. Kick out at 2. But yeah, the pups have been stuck to fusion like glue, like a mini battalion at your orders, Marcus. Covered by Goddess. It's down to Goddess and Drum Monkey. Submission applied by Drum. No tap out. Shoulder breaker onto Goddess into the cover. 2 count only. Shot to the base. Burning hammer onto Goddess. Remy, you've always had it in you to be a damn good mom. As Goddess of Pain, your winner for tonight. But yeah, you have all the knowledge that you can. Basically, the heart is where you know you can be a damn good mom, and you're around people. Oh, you're around people who have plenty of that. Now we are on to our main event of the night. Inside Hell in a Cell, 30-minute Iron Man. DJ Springheel taking on Jose Blanco. Coming out first at 6'2", weighing 242 pounds, from Transylvania, Romania, DJ Springheel. I know I may come across as mushy, but Ezra, you and Remy are too damn cute. Hey Celeste, welcome to the stream, baby. Good to see ya.
Having to stop his sister Andromeda from going after Jose.
Oh, good lord. Coming out at 5'11", weighing 240 pounds, from Jersey City, New Jersey, the masterpiece, Jose Blanco. And girl, I know you are ready to tear him apart, but you're gonna have to hold back as much as you can. Trust me, you're not the only one who's aching to rip him a new one. Oh boy. I don't blame her though. DJ has every right in the world to be pissed the fuck off at Jose right now. Member of the House of Ruin and Iolana Kulai ended up attacking Celeste. It had already been found out that Celeste is with another set of 5 children in her tummy. So Iolana's actions caused her to lose the babies at one point. And thank everything unholy, Angela has the power to not just take away, but to give back. So Celeste, as much as it may pain, I mean, she might be in pain or for whatever reason trying to stand, but yeah, she's standing for her man right now in this main event. DJ has Jose up, slams him onto his back. Shoulder breaker by Jose. Brainbuster onto DJ. Andromeda, you tearing him apart right now is like if
Celeste,
I was.
I don't think Anne is mad that DJ's tearing him apart, but at the same time, just being in the same vicinity or anywhere near Jose has Andromeda in certain ways right now after what happened.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to beat his ass and doesn't care how, when, or where she gets the opportunity to do so.
Yeah, it's not that somebody else is the one whooping on his ass. It's just that she wants to whoop his ass. Plain and simple. You grow up around somebody for as long as you have, considering them an uncle, considering them the epitome of it's not just blood that makes your family, and then you get spoken to in such a manner, yeah. That'll set somebody off plenty. Suplex pile driver only gets a 2 count with that pin attempt. Covered by DJ. First fall in his favor. Seriously, this would be like if I was the one being advised that he's not worth it. You know? And another fall in DJ's favor. Because even I have been ready to go nuclear and have been told, think of the bigger picture. So, yeah. Can be difficult when you are filled with such emotion over someone you care that much about. DJ wrapped up in the ropes, shots to the back by Blanco. Find it very and I still find a lot of what he had to say in that VHS that was delivered to me very long-winded but very eye-opening into the mindset of Jose, and it doesn't exactly mean that it was in a good way. After DJ got sent into the back first and then into the cell wall, then busted open after being bounced off that ring apron, has him up, powerbomb into the knee shot to the face. The Fearless Five rooting on their daddy in this matchup. Blocked by DJ. Shot to the midsection. Because even Jose was talking about psychosis and all this other madness. And even when speaking of me, saying that what happened to me, like was starting off with that fireball to the face, was just the start. He keeps on saying that this is only the beginning. All the stuff that has been happening with the House of Ruin is just the beginning. But what is his end game in all of this? That's been the main thing. Cover. Jose gets his first ball. Hell's Gate submission. Another fall in DJ's favor. And no doubt, definitely learned it through the family, the Ushaker family. Being married, one of them. You're not wrong in there, Ezra. Basically had everything as far as friends, family, who loved and who truly did everything they could to love and support him, and it's not enough to satisfy him. So all he does is basically turn his anger outward and destroy what is basically just trying to destroy what he had, what he claimed at one point truly meant anything to him. Has another fall in the favor of DJ Springheel. DJ now sending Jose back first into that cell wall. It's too cute with the Fearless Five. Fight for the Paradise Light. That is so cute. Oh. To those who know, absolutely know, it's the Paradise by the Dashboard Light. For is something very, very special between DJ and Celeste. But yeah. Selena, yes, close enough. Oh my gosh. Shoki's in one of the team chats. I just got notifications. She's like, I got bug juice, bitches. God damn. Oh boy. Too funny. DJ on that ring apron. Now again, having him tied up in the ropes with the shots to the back. Boot to the midsection, DJ firing back. For a long time, it's been stated as Hell in a Cell being the U-Taker family playground. Well, now DJ fighting for the honor of said family. His immediate in the process. And no doubt in my mind that Ezra is just as ready to go overboard, but is still trying to use as restraint as Andromeda is having to use right now. I believe that was the Bendemundo Brainbuster. Arm caught, knee shot up to the face. Cover. Another fall in Jose's favor. Yeah, there have been many times I've been inside Hell in a Cell, Marcus, and I'm one of the people who have had to learn how to fly off the damn top of the cell, whether intentionally or accidentally. Battling on the back half of ringside inside the cell. DJ sent onto the floor. I'm wondering who's going to end up going through that cell first, if that gets to the point where they end up going to the top. I mean, DJ has a company lead. He could easily just wind out use up the time. Another fall in DJ's favor. Oh boy. Jose spiking DJ's face into the mat with that stomp. Kick out at 2. Could someone check in on Violet, please? She doesn't seem she's not in the best of mindsets right now, seeing Jose in the ring. Okay, good. Sarah has it handled. I mean, there were many times when, with Celeste, Violet and Vera were thinking that they could have done more in order to stop what happened to her from happening. There have been many times where they thought that about anything happening with any other member of the family. And I understand how that could weigh on a person, even when it's not your fault, even when you have do not.
Sarah offering Violet a match for Friday to help her get out some of her frustrations.
You know where to place the challenge, you two. That's what you want. Another fall in the favor of Jose Blanco. DJ Springheel. My bad. From what I can see, leaves 7-3 in favor of DJ. Submission applied. No tap out to another attempt at Hell's Gate submission. Oh my goodness, these damn notifications with Shulky in the Teams chat talking about gummy worms. Now either she or got them herself, or maybe it's part of the crop that Nacho has been farming with all this candy growing or and something like that. Another fall in the favor of Jose Blanco. Box splash onto DJ into the cover. I think the Daedric Prince of Lurking knows what's going on the show, so hence the notifications. Uppercut by Blanco. Elbow and return by DJ. And DJ sent through the cell wall to the outside. Sarah, not wrong in what she's trying to tell Violet. As DJ heads to the top of the cell. DJ. Massive powerbomb onto Jose. Okay, Shulky, no problem. TJ dropped onto the top of that, at the ceiling of that cell. And again with that brain buster, DJ falling to the mat below. Jose dropping in right along with them. Goes for the cover. Another fall in Jose's favor.
Boo.
Definitely big time boo. Again, with that upwards knee shot to the bloodied face of DJ Springheel. Cover. And another fall in his favor. Stomp to the back. Jose just slumped in the corner, eyeballing DJ. Again with that upwards knee shot to the face. Cover. Boo, he gets another fall. Battling back on the outside. Selena, there are many times where one could definitely say a lot of nasty things to somebody, but it's a matter of, is that going to be of any benefit to the situation going on or not? Plus, being fueled by anger and hatred only does so much for you in the long run. As DJ with his next ball on the board. DJ again going for that Hell's Gate submission. Gets him tapping.
I know all about having a life filled with rage and hatred. I had to basically destroy myself and have Angela bring me back just to get rid of all that fucking past bullshit that happened.
I'll only say the name once. Malachar.
Wasn't just him. The Hunters Guild, everybody else that was connected to me.
Yes,
me and
that
raised
too.
me.
Basically, you ended up dying twice in 1 year. And luckily, Angela was able to bring you back.
Angela brought me back the first time. Killian brought me back the second time.
Okay, I wasn't specific enough.
But that's not the point I'm getting at. The point I'm getting at is I know what it's like to have grudges, rage, pain, and anger, much like Jose is right now, and trying to turn it against people who don't deserve it. I came into this business filled with rage and anger, and Tiny was able to recognize something that others didn't. And see, we've tried doing that with Jose, but he just refuses to accept that he's responsible for his own destiny and his own actions. Like I said earlier, he wants to place blame on all of us because he ain't getting to where he wants to in life, and that's on him and him alone.
And yet he has...
I was able to recognize the fucking bullshit I was spewing out.
He's just having too much time, spending too much time justifying his actions.
Well, it's not just him. It's a lot of people in this fucking world. Everybody seems to think that the world owes them something just because they exist. No, the world doesn't owe anybody shit. You want something, you fucking take it. And if you can't take it, you don't blame others. You put in the fucking work to make sure you get what you fucking want, because it ain't anybody else's fault that you ain't successful.
Definitely right, Celeste. Snapmare onto Jose.
So I don't care what you say, there's nothing Jose can do that will make you or any of the Fantastic Four or my children worthless or idiots.
And now many understand why I'm near nuclear scorched earth when it comes to our kids, godkids, and nieces and nephews. Because 9 times out of 10, they get roped into something that had nothing to do with them in the first place. Just because through them, they're targeting the older generations of this family for whatever vindictive reasoning that he may have. Continuing to battle outside the ring, uppercut by DJ. You tell him, Selena. Exactly, Mommy's not worthless. Never.
The only worthless one in the situation right now is Jose.
Because he even spoke up in that damn VHS about loyalty, amongst other things. Well, he found it pretty damn easy to just snatch back said loyalty just because it didn't work for him.
And see, that's the thing. We were loyal to him up until the point where he turned his back on us. If he would have just stuck with the situation at hand, he would have continued having our loyalty. He was complaining about something he feels he didn't have when he had it the whole time, and now his actions are the very thing that's taken that away from him. So his own quest to fucking have some stupid ass vendetta over this supposed lack of loyalty is what's causing the fucking lack of loyalty towards him in the first place. Hell, his own group doesn't even like what he's doing. Emma's going
Or
against
Damian
him.
Shelley.
Shelley already turned on him.
Your winner of this matchup is DJ Springheel.
He wants to preach about loyalty, but stabs the people that were most loyal to him in the back. So
Exactly.
But anyway, that's all we have for tonight.
Thank everybody who stopped in for the live episode, whether for a minute, hour, the whole freaking show. Appreciate everybody who will be checking this out on the replay. Next, this coming Wednesday, will be our tag team episode of Moonlit Savagery. I believe you are going to be live tomorrow with CRW.
Yes. Sometime around 6 or 7.
So, may end up seeing more matchups in said men's and women's tag team championship tournaments happening on his streams. So we will see you all tomorrow for CRW's Mass Destruction and on Wednesday for BMWF's Moonlit Savagery.
Tag tournament should be finished up tomorrow. I only have about 6 matches, so I'm probably just going to throw those all on the card along with a few of the challenge matches people have put out. So
sounds good.
Yep. We'll see you all tomorrow.